Simpson's predictions for 2024 are very scary. In episode from 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, a nuclear war, and the death of the United States leader, all happening in the same year. The episode, titled Bart to the Future, provides a scene in the future where Lisa Simpson has become the president of the United States. In a conversation with her team, Lisa mentions that the previous President Biden left behind budget problems and quite a mess. Later in the episode, a news reports a nuclear clash with an unspecified country, resulting in massive destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and an economic crisis is quite chilling, we can certainly hope that these Simpsons predictions do not come true. However, it's hard to ignore the other predictions they had, which leads us to wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. And precisely, one of the latest episodes of The Simpsons contains an even more terrifying prediction.
And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Hopefully both mics is still hot, my love. Speak freely about your conspiracy theories.
I'll have to get back to my Batman and Robin.
There's so much to talk about, but ultimately this video is about American news that just came over the wire. Donald J. Trump was shot at. So it was an assassination attempt based on the video specificities and the pictures thereafter. He did have a laceration on his ear. After maybe about the second or third shot, he grabbed his ear. And then, as you see in the pictures, there's blood smear from the high part of his cheekbone and the jawline of his cheekbone, as well as his ear itself is very red at the top. Possibly could have been grazed. One of the things that was brought up in this household is it seemed a little fake. It seemed a little rushed. It seemed a little unprofessional. It seemed a little mismanaged. It seemed like the shooter or the planners missed a step. They were a little bit too slow. Some of the paid actors in the rally, they also were a little bit too slow, or maybe they didn't look at their watch for the exact timing. But one of the things that my lady noticed was how no one was ducking and no one was like scattering and running. And a couple times I tried to argue her down, but as we looked at the video, not too many people were ducking. Donald Trump ducked. His Secret Service protection, they forced him to get down as well as themselves. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. He grabbed his ear, and then he gets down. When they zoom out, no one's running out of the stands. Everyone is just looking. You have a few people there looking towards the right, and they're looking high. It obviously was a sniper of some sort. One of the things my lady also brought up, which I thought was a great point, was that the shooter didn't use a what?
Silencer.
The shooter didn't use a silencer.
Yes.
And from her theory, not really of conspiration, but her theory was that if you're trying to get a job done like that, of that magnitude, you want to cross every T, dot every I, and make sure you take care of the small stuff, which I definitely agree with. My response to her was, damn, babe, you watch way too many movies.
That's so funny you said that. I was watching.
What you was watching?
I was watching Batman and Robin.
She's watching Batman and Robin. Oh, was the president assassination in the Batman and Robin?
No, but you said I watched too many movies.
Oh, yeah.
But when you said that, I was watching.
Oh, got it. Understood. It was very... I mean, when she said it, I had goosebumps in a sense, because most modern attempts to assassinate someone of importance, specifically in the film industry, there is this ultimate, super divisive, specifically intricate plan that needs to be executed. If you've seen the movie Vantage Point with Forrest Whitaker, that was a movie of that ilk. There was a show that we watched. This dude, he did the voiceover in the movie Phone Booth with Colin Farrell. I forgot his name though. I forgot his name. Damn, can we find
That
it
was
real
Forrest
quick?
Whitaker. That was
No, Forrest Whitaker was in both of those movies. This is crazy. He be in these person assassination movies with snipers involved. But no, the actor, I'm looking it up now. Please be patient. Kiefer Sutherland. He was in
that TV show.
Talk to Me with the president. The
24.
No, that might have been one of them, but it was another one. Hold on, we're getting super excited. It's called Designated Survivor. I love that show, right? You couldn't get me off of that. Remember that? It was like maybe like 2 summers ago. Yep, 2019. I literally watched 3 years of that show literally in like 1 month. Like that show is everything to me while I was writing a script too. But anyway, that's nor here nor there. Usually in president assassinations, there is this mystery about it. There's this, where did the shots come from about it? When you look at the video, even Trump knew he was already looking in that direction. So that could be also a thought. You get you what was old boy name? Look at us. See, I'm a movie buff. American Sniper. What was his name?
I don't know.
What was the real dude's name? But the reason why I brought that up, if you get a guy like Chris Kyle, who was played by Bradley Cooper, U.S. Navy SEAL, who is just so zoned in and focused on the job at hand, you might be able to get a guy who can shoot for play. Like, he could pinpoint when, where, and how to shoot someone from a distance, be undetected, and still not kill that person. If you look at Chris Kyle, the real Chris Kyle, not Bradley Cooper, if you look at his interviews and how he talked about the deadliness in his ability and his skill set to be a sniper, an American sniper, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But there are plenty of movies that have these presidential vibes and the president gets assassinated. That's a big thing in a race. A lot of leaders who life was attempted to be unalived, they ended up being more famous. They ended up being more powerful. They ended up being more liked, more loved. Like Elon Musk came out after this situation and tweeted that he totally endorses Trump. God bless America. Another like political pundit that's super important, has like 5 million followers. One of the statements he made was how, they attempted to character assassinate Trump. They failed. They attempted to tap into his money, his inheritances, his savings, his assets. They failed. They attempted to assassinate him. They failed. They attempted to silence him. They failed. They attempted to put the felony rap on him and put him in jail. They failed. He's still being able to run for president, which is another interesting topic for another day. But yeah, this is pretty interesting, and I'm definitely hoping that he recovers, because even if it was planned, even if it was fake, it's still traumatic. He got shot in the air, or somebody cut him in the air to make it look like whatever it was. There still had to be blood shown. There still had to be, the 1% or the 2% if the bullet goes too far to the left, or if it goes too far to the right, whatever have you. Even after they got down, shots still continued to ring out. So there's a lot to unpack here. But again, I'm not a political pundit. I'm not a journalist, so I won't even attempt to do that. What I will say, though, is, again, we hope that this man is safe and sound. And we hope that somehow, some way, this is showing people the realities of Agenda 47, the realities of Project 2025. These are real things, whether people want to downplay them or not. These are real things, right? And this presidential election is going to shake up a lot for the incoming future. I would advise us to understand the detriment between having to decide what's your choice between two different evils. At the end of the day, which evil do you want to be represented by, American? Because other countries look at you as American. They don't look at you as white, per capita, redneck. They don't look at you as black, colored, Negro, nigger. They don't look at you as Indian, biryani, samosa. They don't look at you as Latin, wetback, spick. They look at you as an American. So be very, very careful on the war that you're creating in your head, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, and most importantly with other people. Because while we should be fighting together, we are fighting apart. So be blessed. I'm going to put all of the pictures and all of the videos and all that up in the video. Please like, share, subscribe. Send this to somebody who is uninformed about what's going on right now. Remember, we love you flawlessly. We appreciate you purely. Any last words? It was fake.
It was. I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was fake.
You going to stand on that? She's going to stand on that. It's me. It's you. It's us.